Hello everyone, Northern Hero here again. How are we all doing? I will continue to talk about the subject of hell another time. It might be in a few months or something. I've actually looked at that video quite a few times and I thought, you know, it wasn't a very good video. I shouldn't have had that music in the background as I was talking. This CD's just finished in the background now, so I just thought I'd let it run. But that hell video, I think the pictures were great and that what I got off Google, but maybe I should have done a better video, but I suppose it's alright for part 1. Part 2 will come at a later date. But an important thing now is that my dad hasn't been feeling too well at all. In fact, since last year when he had the flu jab, the doctors persuaded my dad to have it, right? And it is a virus, the flu jab. Looked it up and my dad wasn't going to have it, but the doctors persuaded him. Since then, my dad hasn't been feeling too good at all. Loss of blood on a number of occasions. Flus, colds, serious flus and colds, not just a little cold or a little flu. Serious, that have lasted weeks and weeks. Right, my dad has had about 2 or 3 different flus. Intense stomach pains. Right, extreme. In fact, my dad went to the hospital about 2 or 3 weeks ago. He was in absolute agony. His intestine area, he was screaming. I was on the phone to the 24-hour doctors and well, it wasn't as bad when I rang. And then after, my dad were in a lot of pain, and it were a person that I couldn't hardly understand because they all based in India or something. Wanted to know all my dad's medication and everything and stuff, all my dad's ailments. I was crying, to be honest, because I don't like to see people like that. And my dad was just in extreme pain. They gave him some morphine, took the pain away, but it were coming back. And they did some x-rays and that, and took a lot of blood tests, urine tests and stuff, but they wasn't certain what it was, what was causing the pain. Right, so is it next week? Yeah, I think it's next week that my dad has to have a camera down him because they want to know. My dad's had different things, cameras down him before and stuff, and he hates them, right? But this one is a bit different. It's a camcorder, and he has to swallow it, and he has to wear a belt as well, and it records everything. But the size of this, if you have a look here, that is the actual size of the pill that my dad has to swallow. It's a pill cam, because they want to know why. My dad hasn't been feeling very well at all. In fact, the other day my dad looked like death walking downstairs, and I prayed for him before I went out. I prayed in the name of Jesus, obviously, that my dad would feel better. So after, when I came back, my dad says about 15 to about 30 minutes after you prayed for me, I felt on top of the world. Well, that is fantastic. I've prayed for my dad before a few times and he's felt much better later, but that's not good enough. I want my dad to have a complete healing from his illness. Even today, this morning, my dad was going to go to the garden because he had a pretty good day yesterday, but today when I got up, I says, "How are you?" He says, "Oh, right, rough, really, really rough." And he looked it as well. So I prayed, and not everyone always gets healed straight away. People might feel a bit better, but I want people's illnesses to go 100%. I hate seeing this. I want a complete healing in the mighty name of Jesus, and I want people to pray as well. My dad is going to have capsule endoscopy, which is the Pulcam. I wouldn't like to swallow this, so I pray that my dad will not choke or anything like that. My dad just feels incredibly ill lately. Incredibly ill. Not seen him as ill as this ever. I've seen him having angina pains and that and stuff, but that was like one-offs, if you get me drift. All this year, since my dad had the flu jab, to be honest, my dad has been feeling extremely ill. I want people to pray about this because it's not very nice, you know, especially when you live with your dad, you know, seeing him ill all the time and that. It puts a worry on you, to be honest. We are all human, but I believe in God that heals people. So I want a 100% healing from this. I'm doing a video to let people know. My dad's on like something like 40 tablets a day. Crohn's disease, liver trouble, heart trouble. I can't remember everything, but asthma. You know, there's all these problems and there's all these side effects to these tablets as well. And my dad's told the doctor before, I've been feeling really ill. This was a few months ago. So the doctor says, you will do after swallowing all them tablets.